Hi, Kai Jacobson here for LifeWave. Today I want to talk about three-way phone calls. It's the heart of the engine, the heart engine of building your business. The key in the three-way phone call is that you don't have to be the expert, that you can earn as you learn. You can get trained, what I call trained in the business as you're developing your business. It's a wonderful way to build the business. It's the key to how your business progresses and how you introduce this to people and bring people into the business. So in our 8 steps to success, there's a part on that training that talks about the first step you want to do is get three-way phone calling on your phone. So if you don't have that service, it's very easy. You call up the phone company and you ask for three-way calling. It costs, I think, about $2 or $3 at max a month. And it's a very, very important service to have that allows you to join 2 lines together and be in a three-way conversation. It's very easy to do, and they'll teach you how to do that through the phone company. It's just pushing down the receiver and it hooks up the lines. So it's quite easy to do, and you can do it on your cell phone too. So the way that the three-way call works is the first thing is you want to make a list of all your upline people that are available to do three-way calls with you. So you go upline and find the leaders that are above you. You want to have 3, 4, even 5 if you can have that you have their phone number, a little description of their story that they can that they tell you, like a 3 or 4 sentence, how you would introduce them on the phone so that you can introduce them powerfully. We call it edifying, so that when you introduce them to your new prospect, they really want to listen to what they say. So you want to introduce them in a very positive light. And it could be even just a new person who's getting going, who's maybe had a really level of success. They've already signed up 2 or 3 people in their first week. So it doesn't mean that you have to be in the business and some huge player. It could be the new person, and that can be something that people even can relate to more because it's more where they're at that point in time. And that can feel very exciting. Like here's John, who just joined the business only a few days ago, a week ago. He's already got a few people already going. He's really getting this going fast. That is an exciting introduction that I would love to hear if I'm just starting. I can really relate to that. So the way that we do it, and there is a training tape that you can go to. It's called the basically the way that you do the sorting technique of the initial calls. So after you've done your initial calls, which there's a separate training for that, you're going to have people that are at a 7 level of interest. Those are people that have watched some kind of video or presentation short online already and who've said themselves, I would rate myself at about a 7 level of interest. So when you have people like that, that's the people that you bring into the three-way call. So when you get those people, and watch the training on how to get people to that level of sorting, you want to have your line, with your 5 different people, preferably at least 2 or 3, that you have their phone numbers and contact information that you can do 3 ways. And when you have your prospect on who just now told you, I've got about a 7 level of interest, or 8, 9, 10, anyone from 7 to 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, you want to be 3-waying into your upline. So you immediately say, hey, I'd like to introduce you to some of my business partners. That's how I say, I'd like to introduce you to some of my business partners. They can answer some of your questions, and you can also meet the team that I'm working with. That's how I do it. Is this a good time to do it, or should we set up an appointment? I like to do it right then if you can, but if you can't, set an appointment and do it. So if they say I can do that right now, then you push the little flash button that'll hook you up to a new dial tone. You dial one of the numbers you have on your list of the upline people that you can 3-way with. And let's say I answer at that point. I go, hi, this is Kai, and you're on the phone with your prospect now. You hit the receiver button again, and that joins all the phones together. And you introduce me. And you let me then speak. The key is that you keep silent after you do the introduction. And then I'm going to ask that person, what did they basically need to get to a level of 10? And then they'll tell me. That's the key. And then they'll have some objections or questions, and it's my job as an upline person then to, on the 3-way, really answer their questions. And if I don't know the answer, that's great. Then I say, that's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. Let me get back to you. If I can call you back tomorrow, would that work? Or maybe later this afternoon. And then we'll 3-way back with them, and we'll go find the answer. And so people love to know that you're not a know-it-all. So if you don't know the answer, definitely say that. And then take do your due diligence to get the answer to that question, get back to them. And this is a process until you get them to a 10 level of interest and they want to join the business. And that's how three ways work. What's beautiful about that is you earn as you learn. You don't have to become an expert right away. You can join the business. You can start prospecting with people, sharing the business opportunity or the products with people. And when you get them to a 7 level of interest through your sorting process, you let your upline do the closing and answer the questions, and you learn the answers to the questions as you're listening to that three-way call. And in time, once your people start joining, guess what? You know some of these now answers to these questions because you've heard them and you've been trained in the process. So it's a beautiful process, this three-way calling. Plus the people listening who are joining here there's a whole team that's behind you. It's not just you alone, and that makes it feel much more comfortable for them to join the business. They don't feel like they're going to be all by themselves having to do this. They now see there's a team that they can work with, and they're going to get a lot of support, and that feels very exciting to people to join. So three-way calling is the key mechanism. I call it the heart of building your business. It's the engine, the heart engine, that is wonderful. And so once you have 4, 5, 6, 7 people you've brought in with the help of your upline now, with bringing them in through answering their questions and helping you with the process, then your group now will use you for three ways as well as some of the upline people. It's a combination. Matter of fact, 2 or 3 calls to introduce your upline, even with the same prospect, is good because they see it as a bigger team. So it's a team effort that really makes this business work. It also makes it much more fun.